Richician!
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here, and it's been a while since I've done a deck profile actually, and it is time to profile my March 2007 format Richician deck. Now I don't know if this is completely accurate, but it's at least close enough to how I played it back in that format. And it wasn't exactly a great one, to be honest, because Ring of Destruction didn't get rebanned. Because the story I heard was that on the September '06 list it was unbanned to deal with Stein OTK, even though it didn't deal with jack shit. All it did was cause more problems and solve nothing, and we had two formats in a row of Ring of Destruction for game, which was just so annoying. Then Demise OTK came along, which was also annoying. It's like, great, just when Stein OTK was killed off, another one comes along. So infuriating. And Monarchs were running riot as well, which was annoying, and the old Dark World deck. But despite this though, it was still a successful format as well, where I won my second and third ever tournaments. The third one was with my generic warriors, and the second one was with my Dark Magician deck. And this was my first ever tournament win with a Dark Magician deck. So let's show how I ran it. So of course we have a good old Dark Magician himself. Yeah, I was still only playing one at the time, which wasn't really sensible, but oh well. Then Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician of Chaos, and 2 copies of Skilled Dark Magician. And then I also put in a card which I got before the March '07 list came into effect, which was 2 copies of Magician's Valkyria. But obviously these are not my original copies, those would be in my Yugi character deck. Thought I'd put it in, see how it would work out. It did help a bit, especially against anything that ran Hydra Jedon, because I would set this, and there was one time where my friend Tobias was playing a Monarch deck, and it was running Hydra Jedon, and he attacked into a Valkyria, which of course had too high defense. Quite funny actually. Then 2 copies of Apprentice Magician. Yeah, it was still semi-limited for some reason at the time. And Time Wizard. Yeah, I actually played Time Wizard in my deck. I don't know if this is my original copy, but yes, that is an original print of Time Wizard, first edition from Metal Raiders. I don't remember how I got it though, or how long I've got it, but regardless, Time Wizard was in my deck, at least near the start of the format anyway, and it actually helped me go on to win the whole tournament. I won with it. I swear to God, like in every Swiss round I had, and maybe the top 4 cut, whenever I called heads or tails, I always called it right, except in the final against my mate Derek, who I'm pretty sure was playing Cyber Dragons at the time. That was the only match I called it wrong, but I still managed to win the whole match anyway. And then of course we have good old Vindictive Magician as well. Standard with the Apprentice engine. Then the last monster I special summon off it is Hand of Nephis, which of course helps me to bring out Sacred Phoenix of Nephis, my favourite winged beast type monster in the game. which goes well with the Apprentice engine. Now obviously, like I said, I started playing these two in my September 2006 format Dark Magician deck, and it's stayed in the deck, obviously. Then other monsters I play are Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. Still got my Gravekeeper engine as well, like 2 copies of Gravekeeper's Spy and 1 Gravekeeper's Guard. I don't remember why I only played 2. I guess it was just the space issues. Well, not issues, but well, if it worked, I guess. Then Sangan, of course, and finally Treeborn Frog, Tribute Fodder. And that's it for the monsters. On with the spells. So for the spells, I had 2 copies of Magical Dimension. I guess 3 is a bit cloggy for this deck. I don't want to run. It didn't want to play more bricks than I already was, I guess. And Heavy Storm, Staple, Lightning Vortex, because Darkhold and Regeki were banned at the time. Pot of Avarice. To recycle my stuff. Oh yeah, notice how I'm not playing Magician of Faith in this deck. That's because she was banned on that ban list. Probably because of players, including myself, just using them to recycle each other. Maybe there was more to it, I don't know. Like, we're talking like over 15 years ago now, mind you. So it was unfortunate, but still worked out. Smashing Ground as well, Swords of Revealing Light, Premature Burial, Snatch Steal. Oh yeah, Snatch Steal was also unbanned for some reason. So not only was it a Ring of Destruction for game format, but there was also another Snatch Steal for game format, which was kind of annoying. Book of Moon, Enemy Controller, MST, and Scapegoat. That's it for spells. On with the traps, which was pretty standard for back then. Dust Tornado, Mirror Force, 3 copies of Sakuratsu Armor, 2 of which are from Dark Revelation 1. The other one's from a starter deck. Torrential Tribute, and Call of the Haunted. So yeah, very similar to other previous past format Dark Magician decks. But there's some differences. Anyway, that's my March 2007 format Dark Magician deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on the comment, share and subscribe if you haven't subbed already. I'll have 1 or 2 more games with this, and then it'll be on to my 3 September 2007 decks. I'm very excited to be bringing those back. But for now, thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Richician YouTube channel.